Hey, Drew, thanks so much for taking the time to sit down and talk with me. Welcome back. Team's doing pretty well. Pretty good start to the season overall. How are you guys feeling that it's going? And how are you looking to get some wins in this week?
So this past week, even though we had one war, it was a very big war for us to keep us in the positive records. We're now 2-1, I believe, going into week 3. And this week is no different. You know, we're preparing, base testing, making sure we're caught up with the meta, and constantly making adjustments and focusing on our attacks.
100%. It feels like it really depends on the war. Some wars we see are like really crazy 13, 14 stars. Others, it seems like neither side can really seem to get a purchase. Why do you think that is? Did teams sort of get into a funk if one player can't triple? Do you feel like players like inspire each other to get those 3 stars?
So that's a very good question. I don't think it's so much more the attacking. It's so much more the base meta, now that the base building meta that people are doing now. People are adapting to the meta and how they're building. And because we've played so many different wars and all these wars are streamed, a lot of these teams, just like what we're doing, is we're scouting the attacks that people are doing and what we may think that they're doing on the bases. And so just like all the other teams, we're trying to build and adapt to each team specifically what we think they may do, and just go and make the adjustments as we go.
Which is obviously great to hear, because for a long time there, it was quite a blown out attacker sided meta, and it still may be an attacker favored meta, but it is great to hear that there is that rejuvenated effort to double down on the base building, focus in on that defensive side, just add in that extra element, of course, to the game, or back to the game, I guess I should say. In either case, yeah, you guys have 2 really exciting wars this week, setting yourself up really good to make it to playoffs. How did it feel for you and your squad to make it to the finals?
It's very humbling because we were here at this point last year, or last season, I should say. And we know how that happened. It left a sour taste in our mouths, and we know what to do differently now in regards to base adjusting to the metas and the attacks, and not taking any team for granted, because any team can win this.
Absolutely. No, there's definitely a lot on the line here. All these players, especially for you folks, bit of a redemption arc coming back this time around, and I can't wait to see how you guys do this week. So best of luck in the games.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. Also, if you don't mind, can I do a shout out?
Absolutely.
Just shout out to the fans that cheered us on, the cheerleaders of Volume 0, the streamers, the base testers, the base builders. Shout out to Aries, who's our official VZ streamer. Shout out to Coco, and all the people that support us along the way.
Fantastic. You love to hear it. And again, best of luck.
Thank you, sir.